Hello everyone. Today our discussion topic is rectification of error, and we will solve a question regarding this topic. In the previous video I have told you what is rectification and what are the errors to be rectified in our accounting. So now we will start our first question of rectification of errors. Rupees 7,000 paid in cash for typewriter purchased were charged to office expense. It means that this is an error. We paid 7,000 for the purchase of typewriter and the accountant has wrongly charged it to the office expense. Okay, it means he wrongly debit office expense instead of typewriter. When we paid 7,000 for typewriter, it means we are buying typewriter, and now they have wrongly charged it to the office expense. So now what we have to, first of all we need to know what type of transaction it has been done. The wrong transaction, the wrong entry. The entry of this will be office expense debit to cash credit 7,000. This is the entry which accountant has wrongly passed. So, and the original entry will be, I am going to explain a little more deeper. Original entry of such transaction will be paid 7,000 in cash for typewriter. So the original entry becomes we are paying cash, so cash will be credited, and purchasing typewriter, so typewriter will be debit. The original entry will be like this: typewriter debit and to cash credit 7,000. Okay, but now this is the wrong entry and this is the right entry. Okay, now here we can see cash is credited, here cash also credited, so this one is also correct. This step taken by accountant is correct, and he wrongly debit office expense instead of typewriter, so we will shuffle both of these. We will write typewriter instead of office equipment in the rectification. I hope you understand. So office equipment is debited to, and we will credit what we will credit which we have wrongly debited. We have wrongly debited office equipment, so now office equipment will be credited, because we do not write cash in credit column, because cash is not wrongly passed, cash is passed in the right way. Here cash also credited in the wrong entry and also credited in the right entry, so it is correct. We will rectify those things which are done, which are not done right. Okay, so we will credit, it is wrongly debited office expense by the accountant, so we will now, it has to be credited. I have told you before that when we wrongly debit something we will credit it, and when we wrongly credit something we will debit it. Okay, so office expense will be credited now. Office expense 7,000. Okay, this is the rectification of the first entry. Okay, now our second entry is an amount of rupees 10,000 withdraw by owner for his personal use debited to our trade expense account. It means that the owner has drawn 10,000 rupees for his personal use. This is drawings basically, this is the owner's drawing, and they wrongly debit trade expense. Okay, trade expense is wrongly debited, understand, it will be credited. Okay, and drawings is not been debited, so it will be debited. it will definitely be debited because an amount of rupees 10,000 withdraw by owner. So we will know that, we come to know that drawings has the nature of debit. It is an expense, it has the nature of debit. So drawings will always be debited, and we have wrongly debit trade expense, so trade expense will be credited. Drawing expense to trade expense, 10,000, 10,000. Okay, our third entry is sale of goods worth rupees 5,000 to Ali was wrongly passed through the purchase book. Okay, Ali, we have sold 5,000 rupees to Ali. It means it is the sales entry, it will be accumulated in the sales book, in the sales journal. Okay, but we wrongly passed this entry in the purchase book. So now what we should have to do? So now we have made two errors, we have made two mistakes. First, we sell goods rupees 5,000 to Ali. It means Ali will be debited and sales will be credited. And secondly, we have passed through the purchase book. We have passed this entry to the purchase book. It means we have made Ali credit and purchases debit. I'll let you show something very clearly. This is the statement. First of all, read the statement again. Sale of goods worth rupees 5,000 to Ali was wrongly passed through the purchase book. Okay, first of all, we will try to make the original entry, and then we try to make the wrong entry. So sale of goods worth rupees 5,000 to Ali, it means sale has the nature of credit and we are selling goods to Ali. Ali will be debited. So Ali debit, sales credit, 5,000, 5,000. Okay, this is the original entry, and we have, what we have done, we have passed it through the wrongly passed it through the purchase book. When we write in the purchase book, it means we have debit purchases, purchase has the nature of debit, and we credit Ali. So we have, what we have done, we have debited purchases to Ali, 5,000. This is wrong entry, this is right entry. Okay, so now what we will have to do, first of all, we will write the original entry in the rectification, because there is both debit and credit are different. Okay, so we debit 4 things, we debit 2 things, and we debit credit for 2 things also. Okay, so Ali will be debited because the original entry was Ali was purchasing and we were selling goods. Ali was debit and sales was credit by 5,000, and we have wrongly passed it to the purchase book. It means we have credited Ali, we have wrongly credited Ali, so now we will debit Ali again, 5,000. And here in the wrong entry we have passed it to the purchase book and we debit purchases. Okay, now we will credit purchase, because we have wrongly debit purchase, now we will credit purchases also. Okay, like this, we have wrongly debit purchase and wrongly credit Ali. This is wrongly credited, therefore we again debit Ali, because it was wrongly credited, now we will have to debit it. And here we have wrongly debit purchases, this one, so now we will have to credit it. When we wrongly debit something, we have to credit it. When we wrongly credit something, we have to debit it. So this is the entry. Our next heading is a credit purchase of rupees 10,000 from Rizwan was wrongly passed through sales book. Okay, it is the basically the same similar as the above entry, but it is a purchase entry, and that was the sale entry, and it was wrongly passed to the purchase book. It was wrongly passed to the sales book. Okay, a credit purchase of rupees 10,000 from Rizwan. When we take credit from Rizwan, it means Rizwan we are having cash. Cash will be debit, and Rizwan will be credited, and we wrongly passed it through the sales book. So now what we should have to do, we have to debit purchases because we are buying cash from Rizwan, and Rizwan will be credited. This is the basically the original entry, and what we have done, we have passed it to the sales book, which means we have debit Rizwan and credit sales. Understand, we have credited sales account. Sales has the nature of credit. We have wrongly credited sales and wrongly debit Rizwan. Rizwan is wrongly debited, therefore Rizwan will be credited again, and sales is wrongly credited. Now we will debit sales. This is the entry. So amount is 10,000. This is the entry of number 4. Entry number 5 is goods worth rupees 200 was returned to Kamran, but no entry was passed in the books. It is an error of omission. We have forget